Welcome to the Morning Download Podcast, your go-to resource for personal finance, economics, and market insights. In just 8 minutes a day, we provide valuable information to help you make better money decisions. Don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter at https://www.morningdownload.com/subscribe. Let's dive right in.
Hey there, investors. Ready to kick off the week with something exciting? Well, get this, the S&P 500 index is up a whopping 16.37% year to date. That's pretty impressive, right? And you know what's been driving most of those returns? The boom in AI stocks. Artificial intelligence is really making waves in the investment world, but let's jump right into today's agenda. First up, we have the world going on a strike. Now that might sound a bit dramatic, but it's actually about the global labor force and its rising voice. People all around the world are standing up for their rights and demanding better working conditions. We'll delve into the impact this could have on various industries and investments. Next on the list is the eagerly anticipated interest rate decision set to happen this week. This is big news for the financial markets, as changes in interest rates can have far-reaching effects on investments. We'll keep an eye on how this decision might impact different sectors and opportunities to consider. And finally, we'll explore some exciting ways to make money in stocks. We all want to know how to get the best returns, right? So we'll share some strategies, tips, and insights to help you navigate the stock market and potentially grow your wealth. All right, folks, that's the agenda for today. Let's dive right in, shall we? Keep listening for all the latest updates and insights on these intriguing topics. So, recently there's been a lot of buzz about strikes happening across various industries. It seems like everyone is on strike these days. Let me give you a rundown of what's been going on. First up, we have the United Auto Workers, UAW strike, which involves around 13,000 workers. But there's a possibility that this strike could escalate and become even more problematic. Then we have the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, SAG-AFTRA, strike. This one's been going on since July 7th and has already affected around 160,000 actors and entertainment professionals. As you can imagine, the economy is taking quite a hit from this prolonged strike. Another ongoing strike is by the Writers Guild of America, WGA, with over 11,500 film, radio, online media, and TV writers participating. They've been on strike since May, and let's not forget about Unite Here Local 11, where over 1,750 hotel workers have been protesting since July. The situation in the hotel industry is far from stable. But it's not just happening in the US. There are strikes in other countries too. In the UK, unions on the London Underground are embroiled in a dispute about pensions, job cuts, and working conditions. In Canada, Unifor, the union representing auto workers, is preparing to strike against Ford. And even in Australia, LNG workers have been on strike and have no plans to resume work until October. So, how can all this information help you? Well, it gives you an idea of where the market is heading and what changes might be on the horizon. This knowledge can be useful in making smart financial decisions. Oh, and there are a few global news hits too. Airlines are expecting lower profits, the Chinese economy seems to be improving, and the European Central Bank, ECB, has raised interest rates to record highs. That's it for now. Stay informed and keep an eye on those strikes. So, there's a big event happening this week that could have an impact on the stock market. The Federal Reserve, or the Fed as some people call it, is expected to make a decision about interest rates. This decision is kind of a big deal for investors and traders because it can affect how the stock market reacts. The current thinking is that the Fed will probably keep the interest rates the same this time around. You see, inflation, which is basically how prices for things go up over time, is actually lower now compared to last year. So, the Fed might think it's a good idea to hold off on changing the rates until they start seeing the inflation getting closer to their target of 2%. Now, why is this important for us regular folks who may not be super into the stock market? Well, historically, when the interest rates go up, it often negatively impacts the stock market. So, if you're someone who has investments in stocks and such, it might be a good idea to plan your moves carefully. So, keep an eye out for the news about the Fed's decision and what they say during Fed Chair Powell's press conference. It could give us some clues about what the future holds for the stock market. So, here's some interesting news from the world of crypto. Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks, recently fell victim to a crypto scam. Ouch. He lost a whopping $870,000. That's definitely not a small chunk of change. But luckily, things could have been worse. You see, some alert blockchain watchers flagged the questionable transactions, which actually saved the day. Thanks to their quick eyes, Cuban was able to move his other holdings to safety before any further damage could occur. Phew, it's worth noting that Cuban had only recently returned to the crypto space after a few months of being inactive. And guess who was the first to notice this unfortunate mishap? Well, it was none other than a pseudonymous on-chain sleuth who goes by the name at Woz Crypto. This person posted screenshots of various crypto wallets linked to Cuban, showing a number of Ethereum transactions that seemed to exhibit some sketchy behavior. It's important to stay vigilant and keep an eye out for any signs of suspicious activity in the crypto world. After all, while the technology is exciting and full of potential, there are always those looking to take advantage. Stay safe out there, folks. When it comes to making money with stocks, buying and selling isn't the only option to consider. Let me share some tricks that can help you fatten your wallet, but comes with added risk, so beware. One way to generate a regular flow of income is by investing in stocks that pay dividends. While most companies usually pay around 4% dividends, some can go as high as 20%. However, keep in mind that dividends are not guaranteed, and not all companies pay them. So proceed with caution. If you have a knack for predicting price movements, you can try betting on where the price is going. This option offers instant money, but it's similar to placing bets, meaning you can lose money if the price doesn't go in your favor. This technique, known as spread betting, is not popular among serious investors, but can still be a way to make money. Platforms like FX Pro and Vantage can get you started. Another technique to explore is margin trading, which involves borrowing money to enter trades. With margin trading, you deposit cash into your account that is less than the amount you can use to trade. While this technique can result in exponential rewards, it also carries the risk of losing a large sum if you don't play it smart. Platforms like AvaTrade and XM offer margin trading, but it's advisable to start with a demo account before investing real money. If you're in need of immediate funds, you can consider getting a loan against your shares. Some brokers have partnerships with banks or non-banking financial companies, NBFCs, that can issue loans. However, be aware that the interest rates are usually higher. While this option provides access to money, it's not the same as actually making money. Additionally, you'll have to hypothecate your shares to the lender, meaning you may have to part with your stocks if you fail to make payments. Another way to make money is by lending your stocks. This process occurs through the exchange mechanism and is entirely risk-free. Since the shares are not sold, there are no capital gains implications. Stock lending is often attractive to individuals with a bearish view who want to short shares they don't own, as well as those who need a way to avoid auction losses after selling shares without delivery. While these tricks can offer opportunities to make money, the safest bet is still to buy stocks. Investing in stocks can provide benefits such as dividends, if the stock pays them, and capital gains. However, even this method carries some risks. Today's personal finance quote really makes you stop and think. As Warren Buffett once said, "The stock market is a device to transfer money from the impatient to the patient." Now, isn't that an interesting perspective? It's a reminder that successful investing takes time and patience. You see, in the world of stocks, impatience can lead to hasty decisions and potentially costly mistakes. It takes a level-headed approach to navigate the market and come out ahead. Buffett's quote highlights the importance of having a long-term mindset when it comes to investing. It's about resisting the urge to jump on every market fluctuation and staying focused on the bigger picture. Those who can wait it out and remain patient are often the ones who reap the rewards. They understand that investing isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but rather a journey that requires discipline and strategic thinking. So the next time you find yourself feeling restless or tempted to make a quick move in the market, remember Buffett's wise words. Patience can truly pay off when it comes to personal finance and investing. And that's your personal finance quote of the day. Food for thought, isn't it?
On today's episode, we uncovered the AI stocks driving the remarkable 16.37% YTD growth of the S&P 500, explored the global strike's impact on various industries and economies, discussed the anticipated interest rate decision, highlighted Mark Cuban's close call with a crypto scam, shared different methods to earn from stocks, remember, not risk-free, and closed with a timeless quote from Warren Buffett. The stock market transfers money from the impatient to the patient. Thanks for tuning in to the Morning Download, your go-to podcast for personal finance, economics, and market insights in just 8 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content and sign up for our free newsletter at morningdownload.com/subscribe.